Good morning everyone. In this video, we are going to cover the current affairs. For mobile optimized ebooks, please install GKToday Academy app. For regular updates, please join our Telegram channel. The link is given in the description box. We have started a new channel, Civils Academy. You can subscribe to it if you find it relevant. Now, let's start. Which country's space agency has recently approved 2 sun exploration heliophysics missions? So this has been approved by USA. Space agency of USA is NASA, that is National Aeronautics and Space Administration, and recently it approved 2 sun exploration missions. Recently US was in news as it imposed sanctions on Turkey under CAATSA. USA was also in news as it tagged India as currency manipulator. Sanctions on Turkey were imposed under CAATSA, that is Countering American Adversaries Through Sanctions Act. Which type of ethanol is made from sources like molasses, sugarcane, sugar beet, sorghum, and edible oil seeds? So, it is first generation ethanol. See, when ethanol is made from edible sources, then it is first generation ethanol. When it is made from non-edible sources, then it is second generation ethanol. For example, agricultural residue or cooking oil, that means used cooking oil. Now, when ethanol is made from industrial waste or from municipal waste, then it is going to be third generation ethanol. Now, as per the government policy, government has set the target of 10% blending of ethanol with petrol. So, ethanol will be blended with petrol, and by 2022, our target is 10% of blending, and by 2030, our target is 20% of blending. Now recently why this topic was in news? Because government approved modified scheme to enhance the ethanol distillation capacity in our country. So now to increase the capacity of ethanol production in our country, government will encourage distilleries to produce ethanol from maize and from rice, which is available with FCI, that is Food Corporation of India. The Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology is set to assess the impact of which mobile application. So this mobile application is Umang. Actually, it is a application for all government services. So the full form of this Umang is Unified Mobile App for New Generation Governance. What does this mean? It means it is a platform or it is an application where all the government services are available. So this was launched in 2017. Now, government is going to do the impact assessment of this application. Impact assessment means how much is it beneficial for citizens and why some citizens are not using it. Means what are the issues. Suppose there is a problem that the interface is not so user friendly. So that can be improved. So on the basis of feedback, it can be improved. Leaf-nosed bat, which was in news, is typically found in which state? So it is usually found in Karnataka, and usually it is found in the caves of Kolar district in Karnataka. Now, it is found in 2 caves, and out of these 2, this leaf-nosed bat became extinct in 1 cave. That's why it was in news. So now, the Forest Department of Karnataka along with BCIT, that is Bat Conservation India Trust. So both these organizations are collaborating to save the bat population. The European Union has signed an investment treaty with which Asian country recently? So this country is China. See, after the pandemic situation, the countries are trying to revive their economy, and for this, countries are trying to attract more and more investment. And on this ground, recently China signed an investment treaty with European Union. Recently, this accord was confirmed by the Chinese President Xi Jinping and European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen. NPS is managed by which organization? So NPS is National Pension System and it is managed by PFRDA, that is Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority. Now recently why it was in news? Because now PFRDA announced that subscribers of this NPS can use online mode to exit from the system. What does that mean? Suppose you are a subscriber of this pension system. That means monthly you are contributing so that once you retire, you can get the pension. Now, as per the provisions of the scheme, you can leave the scheme in between also. So this is considered as exit from the scheme. Now, in order to exit, you can use online facilities. That means you can use online platform to exit from the scheme. Previously, it was done through offline mode only. NPS is National Pension System and it was implemented with effect from 1st of January in 2004. PFRDA is a pension fund regulator. Now, one interesting question for you. This NPS is only for government employees or even private sector employees can join it? Please answer in the comment box whether it is open for all or is it open for only government sector employees. Dusko Valley, which recorded a massive wildfire, is located on which border? So it is located on the border of Manipur and Nagaland. So here is Arunachal Pradesh, then we have Nagaland, then we have Manipur and Mizoram. All these 4 states share border boundary with Myanmar, and all these 4 states are under ILP, that is Inner Line Permit. So this Dusko Valley is on the border of Nagaland and Manipur. Recently it was in news because of wildfire. Now, to control this fire, recently IAF, that is Indian Air Force, deployed Mi-17 V5 helicopters. Apart from that, NDRF was also airlifted. Airlifted means team of NDRF was sent to this place via air transportation. Okay, what is NDRF? It is National Disaster Response Force. Now, why NDRF was sent to this area? Because of this massive wildfire, and this wildfire is spreading in the area. That's why NDRF team was sent. Avian influenza or bird flu has been found in the crows in which Indian state? So, recently Rajasthan was in news in this context because more than 50 crows had died because of avian influenza. And to be specific, this incident is of Jhalawad district of Rajasthan. And because of this, a curfew was imposed in the district and the administration sanitized the entire area. Now recently Rajasthan was also in news as Prime Minister inaugurated Statue of Peace. Answer in comment box, this Statue of Peace was inaugurated in which district of Rajasthan? Usually the district is not important, but in this case it is important because the Statue of Peace was inaugurated by Prime Minister, so you should know the exact location of this. A well-preserved ice-age woolly rhino dated back to be 20,000 years old has been found in which country? Next question is, a well-preserved ice-age woolly rhino dated to be 20,000 years old has been found in which country? So it was found in Russia and it has been recovered from a permafrost in Russia. Permafrost means the ground which is covered with ice. So it is the ground that is continuously below 0 degree for 2 or more years. So it is ice covered for a long time. So recently Russia was in news because this rhino has been discovered. That means the remains of rhino has been discovered in north region of Russia near Siberia. CSIR NIST, which has discovered an alternative technology for single-use plastic, is located in which state? So it is situated in Kerala. What is CSIR? It is Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. What is NIST? It is National Institute for Interdisciplinary Science and Technology, and it is in Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala. Recently, Thiruvananthapuram was also in news as Arya Rajendran became the youngest mayor of India and she became the mayor of Thiruvananthapuram. So these were the most important questions. Now we are going to cover important news events. So first is Suneet Sharma. So Mr. Sharma recently became the new chairperson and CEO of Railway Board. So he is the new chairperson and CEO of Railway Board. Next is Santanu Mohapatra. So he was Odia musician and he passed away recently. Next is Zhong Sanshan. So recently he became the richest person of Asia. Previously the richest person was Mr. Mukesh Ambani, but now he has overtaken him and he is from China. Next is International Organization of Securities Commissions. So the headquarters of this organization is in Madrid. Madrid is in Spain. Why this organization was in news recently? Because IFSCA, that is International Financial Services Center Authority. So recently IFSCA became associate member of this International Organization of Securities Commission. Next is Making of a Hindu Patriot. So recently this book was in news and this book has been authored by Dr. J.K. Bajaj and by M.D. Srinivas. And this book was launched by RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat. Next is Republic Day Parade 2021. So the chief guest is going to be Boris Johnson, and the tableau of Chhattisgarh has been selected for 2021 Republic Day Parade. Next is Soma Mondal. So recently, she became the new chairperson of SAIL, that is Steel Authority of India Limited. And she is the first ever woman to be on this position. And she replaced Anil Kumar Chaudhary. Next is Digital Payments Index. So RBI is going to launch this index, and it will have 5 components. Base year is 2018. So this will monitor, or this will measure the digitization of payments in our country. Next is DRDO, that is Defense Research and Development Organization. So recently it was in news because on 1st of January, it celebrated its 63rd Foundation Day. DRDO is under MOD, that is Ministry of Defense. Next is For We Are Young and Free to For We Are One and Free. So actually this is a part of national anthem of Australia. And recently Australia changed a line in its national anthem to recognize and to honor the indigenous people of Australia. Next is Bhutta Singh. So recently, senior Congress leader Bhutta Singh passed away. He was the former Home Minister of India, and he was Home Minister during Rajiv Gandhi government. He had also served as the National President of Scheduled Caste Commission. Next is Bajaj Auto. So recently, Bajaj Auto became the first two-wheeler company to cross the market capitalization of 1 lakh crore. Which is the first company to cross the market capitalization of 10 lakh crore? It is Reliance. Second is TCS. And Bajaj Auto is the first two-wheeler company to cross the market capitalization of 1 lakh crore. Next is Umesh Sinha. So, Mr. Sinha has been named as the Deputy Election Commissioner in Election Commission of India. Who is the Election Commissioner? Sunil Arora is the Election Commissioner. Apart from him, recently, ISRO Chairperson Dr. K. Sivan was also in news, as he has been given extension of 1 year. That means now he is going to remain the chairperson of ISRO till 2022. So these were the most important events. Now test. So recently Estonia was in news. It is a country in which continent? Second question is Union Cabinet has approved the export of which missile system of India? Third question is which application has been launched by MEA, that is Ministry of External Affairs, to connect with Indian diaspora? Fourth question is what is Sahayak NG, which was in news recently? Fifth question is which state has been declared as a disturbed area for 6 more months by Home Ministry? Next question is which sports person has been awarded knighthood in the UK owners list? Next question is 2 industrial corridors at Krishnapatnam and Tumkuru have been approved under which industrial corridor? Next question is multimodal logistic hub and multimodal transport hub have been approved at which city? Next question is 3 10-meter short span bridges were manufactured by which company? And last question is which southern state of India has passed a resolution against the farm laws of central government? So we have covered these questions in last 2 or 3 days. Please try to answer these questions to test your learnings and write down your score so that you can see how others are scoring. Now let's discuss yesterday's test. So first question is which country is set to join the 6th member of Five Eyes Alliance? So this country is Japan. Next is as a part of Mission Saga 3, INS Kiltan reached which country? So this country is Cambodia. Next is India's first pollinator park has been established in which state? So it is UK, that is Uttarakhand. Next question is India's highest meteorological center has been inaugurated in which union territory? So this union territory is Ladakh, and this is second such center in Himalayas. Next question is the fighter jets of India and which other country is to organize an exercise named Skyros? So this is a joint exercise by India and France, and this will be conducted in Jodhpur in Rajasthan. Next is Indian Railways completed the trial runs of new Vistadome tourist coaches. These are manufactured by which unit? So these are manufactured by Integral Coach Factory in Chennai. Next is which state's municipal corporation partnered with UNDP to launch India's first social impact bonds? So this is the Municipal Corporation of Maharashtra, and the Municipal Corporation is PCMC. Next is who has been nominated to the board of Global Alliance for Vaccine and Immunization from India? So Dr. Harshvardhan is nominated as the board member of Gavi. Next is what is the name of application launched by Ministry of Earth Sciences for Ocean Data Management? So name is Digital Ocean. A special video on this topic is already uploaded on Civils Academy, so please check that for more details. Next is, which is the first country to approve Oxford AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine? So UK is the first country to approve this. Next question is, which Union Cabinet approved MOU, that is Memorandum of Understanding between India and which country on peaceful use of outer space? So this country is Bhutan. Recently Bhutan was also in news as it normalized ties with Israel. It was also in news as recently Bangladesh signed its first PT, that is preferential trade agreement with Bhutan. Bhutan was the first country to recognize Bangladesh. So that was all for the day. Thank you.